Hi everyone.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Can hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
clear.
Yes, sister.
Yeah. So we have a wonderful sharing just now by Miss Anna and Ma'am Juliet. Yeah. It's a busy Saturday. So I'm glad to see all of you again, and thank you for those who joined us on time. Yeah, so that we can cut short. Yeah, and yeah, Ma'am Juliet is here. A very wonderful sharing. So we're also looking forward. We have more and more learning online. Yeah. So Michelle can help me to share my screen. Yeah, so today is a nice topic. Yeah, so actually, it's a Chinese. The topic is directly translated from Chinese. It's supposed to be how to fire up your network, but I have no enough time to change. Yeah, but again, before I start, I would like to thank Elken Global for the wonderful platform and company that is already established for 25 years. And I also like to thank my life coach, Brother Jay and Sister Valet. And after closing, we also start to have more small group meeting with Brother Jay. And thanks to our senior outline, Mr. Lee and Mrs. Lee, for always supporting us, supporting the whole Philippine market. And of course, thanks to our Elcon Global 001, Mr. Francis Chia, yeah, for all his wisdom. And thanks to also Elcon Gi Spirit, so that enable us to always learn from more different leaders, especially now online. And thanks to our Elcon Global Management team for always supporting us. And yeah, and I believe like recently we also received many good news, like the TVC upgrade is extended, like we have more small package promotion that we can share to more people. So thank you very much to Miss Pang and Gigi and the team. Okay, yeah. So for some of you here, maybe you already started the network for a few months or a few years. You already have some numbers of members in your group. For some of the members here, maybe you are new. You know, you're just newly joined. But don't worry also, because you yourself is the first member of your group. Yeah. So if you haven't built your network yet, so just start from yourself first. Yeah. So when we talk about a group, how to fire up the network, of course, let us just look at these two examples. One example is like a diamond. Do you think you want your group to be like diamond, like always flaming, always shining, is like very bright and emitting light in all directions, have a very close knit structure, the relationship of the group is very close and strong as a group? Of course, I think we would like our group to be like diamond, always very hot, always very fire up, and people will be attracted, by the shine, by the brightness. So people will be attracted to want to join us. But what if we look at another case? Next, let's say if our group is like charcoal, it can be like very cold, dark, like ice. It's not very lively. It could be dirty, or it could be loose in structure, like more prone to fragile, and it could be also easily disappear. So of course, between the very hot group like diamond and the very cold group like charcoal, I believe all of us want to have a group shining like diamond. That's why you are all here today to learn. Yeah. Next. So what do you mean by fire up a group? Yeah. So can you imagine, now especially when we look at our own group, or when we look at many other groups or in Facebook, what does it mean, when a group is fire up? What exactly it means? Yeah. Next. So some of the symptom or signal that we can see is most of the group members from this group are very enthusiastic and excited. You can see that, the group members are always very enthusiastic, or even you yourself are very willing to learn, very optimistic and positive, and always has a very clear goals and plans. You can see that, they are always fighting for something, fighting for builder, fighting for the TVC upgrade, fighting for, you know, the one-star director. Yeah, they always have a goals to pursue, or they have a confident to promise. They are confident to tell everyone that, oh, I'm fighting this director this month. Yeah, and they always have a lot of big action. You see a lot of good news, particularly maybe from certain leaders or from certain group. Oh, you know that, oh, this is group, I want to learn from them because they're always very active, very excited. So if we notice there are many group members are having this similarity, so most of the time they'll result in a rapid increase in the members. You can see them keep having new members joining them and have a high sales figures, have more closing rate, and you can see more and more talented individuals to join the group. And you can see also many members start to become leaders one by one in the group. So big action brings a big result. Yeah, like last week I mentioned, I think then Sister Isai emphasizing to a group also. Last week she learned do more and do faster. Yeah, when you do more and do faster, of course you have more results coming in to you. So of course we want to see all our group members also like this, you know. We hope that all our group members also have a strong desire to fight, so that of course at the end of the day we can able to help them to achieve what they want, and they will be able to become successful in this platform. Next, so fire up also, it means something like in the word itself, it means like raise the degree of heat. Yeah, meaning like burning, keep the flame burning. So you know, in the group, sometimes we can always recognize, you know, oh, this one or two people always get very hot easily. Yeah, so they can be the one that can help you to fire up the rest of the group as well. But I think most importantly is not just being fired up one time, but how to keep the flame continue, how to sustain the flame. Yeah, that is also more important. If not, we can be noticed sometimes that, oh, this person fire up very easily, but the heat dies off very fast also. So then we have to find out what is the cause, or how to keep the fire burning. Yeah, next. So just an example, you know, with our fire, we can actually help to turn the ice become a steam. Yeah, because you know, sometimes maybe certain prospect, certain new member, she's very cold, you know. Even when we are sharing, she has no expression, she has no reaction. Even we update the good news to our leaders, maybe they have no feeling, they have no reaction. So if we ourselves are very hot, very fired up, we will be able to actually melt the ice to become steam, you know, able to pass our passion or the excitement to the person. And with the fire also, we can help to change the person from static position to active position. So what does it mean? Static meaning, you know, don't do anything, don't have any action, very cold, maybe he's like just waiting, you know. But if we are very hot, we are able to really pass the fire to the person and able to influence the person. We will be able to make the person become active again. Next, so fire up, you know, like refers to how you can make people to have a more positive and aggressive attitude, you know, like how you can see everything with positive attitude. For example, you know, when you share something in Facebook, it's because you found this message or this picture give you positive energy, so you want to share with more people. So you like and you comment because you feel that, oh, this is something good I like to share. So when you attend any course, or like today or just now we attend the Facebook Live, and whether it's effective or not, actually it all depends our mental attitude, depends on how we see things with positive attitude. You know, if we don't have a good attitude, we may think that, oh, this Facebook OPP repeating so many times for every week, I have learned everything. Yeah, then we may not be the one who benefits from the OPP. But if I choose to see things from the other angle, from the positive angle. So I always appreciate and I always can learn new things from different leaders. Even sometimes maybe the slides is repeating, but the experience from different leader, it could be different. And sometimes different leader has a different way of presentation that can attract different type of people. And we keep learning until, you know, you are able to present it independently by yourself also. Yeah, there's also another story. You know, there's one time leader A and leader B both attending a tour of Elken, and you know, they visit the Europe country and very nice. But when coming back, you know, this leader A says that, oh no, that country is not good. You know, it's dirty and it's like so crowded and so many problems. Yeah, during the travel. But when we ask leaders B how's the trip, he say, oh, the country is beautiful, everything is so nice, the company arranged everything so well. So why, you know, they join the same trip but both have different feedback? Just because the leader B has a heart of appreciation, while leader A actually don't have the heart of appreciate, but trying to, you know, find fault in every other things. Yeah. So having a positive and aggressive attitude is very important. Another example also, you know, we have recently, I think some of you received a latest promotion package from the company, you know. Oh, now we have the lactose and El Marino, you know, in Philippines, we have never have the price, this so-called discount in the promotion package. So for people who know how to appreciate it, he will utilize this chance, you know, to share with more people, share with more customers, they can benefit of it, share with more reseller, they can buy with lower price, but they can sell at higher profit. But maybe certain people, if they don't have good positive, they don't see positive things, they may look at why the BB is low. Yeah, but actually, I mean, the company cannot lose profit, right? So they have to make a balance between having a discount and then they have to adjust the BB. So it's up to ourselves, how are we going to actually pass the positive message to our members. Yeah, and same thing when we are building our downlines or leaders, whether we can see good things from this person or not is also very important. If we are able to see any small good point from the person, then we are able to encourage the person, and everyone can be positive and can be very hot also. Yeah. Next, we look at the 5 no, especially when we want to fire up our group. Yeah. So this 5 no is the key thing that we do not want to happen in our group or in ourselves. Yeah, we can use to review ourselves as well. Number 1, negative thinking. Yeah, of course. If we as a leader is negative and we start to spread negative things to our downline, then of course the whole group definitely become cold, you know, they can become negative because they follow the leader. So that's why in the elite seminar, the topic of 5 principles, we always say that, let's say if you really have some negative thoughts that you are not sure who to discuss with, negative thing always discuss with the upline, you know, not your downline, not your sideline, because your sharing of the negative thing could, you know, let them die off, you know, and become disappointed. Yeah. And number 2, blaming others. You know, sometimes certain people just has the nature of keep finding fault of others, but not reviewing herself. So keep blaming other people, you know, keep push away and blame to the upline, downline, or company. This is not healthy in the group as well. And number 3, complaining. You know, certain people, they like to complain every single small thing. So you know, sometimes we like to give feedback and complain is different. When we want to, you know, inform somebody to have to how to improve, you know, is a feedback, because the objective is hoping to help the person to improve or help the company to improve for better future. But complain, you know, is just to want to pinpoint on certain people and to find fault, and, you know, maybe just want the person to say sorry, but it's not really hoping to improve. Yeah. And number 4, uncooperative and uncompromising. Yeah, you know, meaning that the person is always insists on their own opinion, insists that herself is correct, but you know, she's not willing to make any changes. Yeah, that is we call uncompromising. Yeah, and number 5, isolating and setting up own group. Yeah, of course you are independent, you are building your own group, but what does it mean is that you meaning the person is always isolating herself, you know, tell her group members don't participate in the company meeting, you know, always like to do things by own, then she may or may not able to borrow power from the big group. Yeah, so remember, these 5 no is things that we do not, you know, want to happen in the group, and we start from ourselves. Yeah. Next, and next, of course, we want to have the 4 yes. Yeah, 4 yes, yes, so that we can keep this as a key to fire up our group. So number 1 is learn the proper technique. Number 2, master the skill. You know, number 3, catch a glimpse of hope. And number 4, fully confident that you can achieve the success. Yeah, because equip yourself first with the technique, with the knowledge, and then master the skill is very important. I believe that's why all of you are here every Saturday and every Facebook OPP to learn. And it's important that, you know, you are able to see and feel the hope, especially when you are listening to many other stories. You know, sometimes success stories of ordinary people can be success. So you yourselves can be successful here as well. And fully confident, you know, confident is a feeling you give to yourself. So instead of having a bad feeling, why not giving yourself a good feeling so that you can influence more people? Yeah, because why sometimes a group can be hot, you know, some is because the members, they can see, they can feel the hope to be successful here. So knowing more stories and telling stories is very important, you know. Just like I remember last time Sister Eden, when she teed up one of her one-star director, you know, although she's just a fish seller, but she can be a one-star director. You know, like just now we listened to Ma'am Julia, like she shared a story, so she encouraged all the senior citizens also can pursue their dream and don't give up. And yeah, we also see stories from Taiwan, you know, the millennial groups, they can become diamond in such a short time, in just 2-3 months. So I know some of the leaders actually use this story to share with their millennial or youngster leaders, so to help to fire up them as well, because they see a hope in themselves when they listen to other stories. So if many members in your group can feel that they are able to do it, they are able to make it, of course the whole group will be fired up. And we ourselves need to be the one who can give them a feeling that they can do it, they can do better than before, and they can improve. Yeah. Next. So let's just ask ourselves one question. Are we someone who can be fired up easily? Yeah, because, you know, to be able to fire up our downline or our group, we ourselves need to be someone can be fired up easily first. You know, no matter what news or announcement from the upline or company, sometimes, you know, certain people can be the first one to get very excited and very hot, you know, when she hear the news, you know, the eyes become bigger. She's like, whoa, really? She start to share, even though she don't know much details yet. Yeah. So how many are you are like this? But in fact, yeah, maybe not all people, sometimes could be because of the personality. Yeah, maybe even myself last time, we are not this type of people by nature. But if you can learn to be someone who can be fired up easily, of course your group members can be fired up easily as well, because they are all influenced by you. I just quote an example, you know, because I think many people see, wow, why is this Eden? She always so excited, so fire up every single moment, you know. Yeah, that is my first impression when I see her in Malaysia, you know. When that time she just know about the EB. Actually, she didn't know much yet how to do price. She actually don't know don't know the details. Just because she do already, she see the immediate difference on her face and the eye bag, she immediate do video call to share with someone, just with the limited knowledge she have, because she's someone like this, a typical example. She can be fired up easily and she can share direct immediately with anyone. And when she first know about 45 countries is ready now, can ship directly using the IBS, she say, I feel so hot, I cannot sleep, And the next day, she straight away arrange all the group messenger call with the groups and update them the good news. Yeah. So that's the example, people who can fire out very easily. Yeah. So especially now, when we are so much depends on Facebook, we use social media a lot, and now we can also able to access a good news so much convenient compared to last time. We can see the good news from Indonesia, Thailand, Taiwan. So, but maybe some people, when they see the good news, they can choose to see and ignore, and they can doubt. But some people, can get fired up so much, they can keep sharing the good news, from Taiwan, from other countries, from Philippines. They can keep sharing and use this story to fire up the network. Yeah, so we need to observe, whether we have someone like this, very easy to get fired up in our group, or whether we ourselves can be someone who get fired up very easily, or how we can improve that. Because people like to stick to people who are positive. Yeah. So if you need an example to start with to fire up your group, share the good news with this type of person first, so that she can also help to fire up the rest of the member of your group. Yeah. If let's say I share sometimes a good news to a person who is very cold, and and sometimes if I'm not strong enough, I can be influenced by the cold person as well. So it's very important. Yeah, we find a key person who can get fired up. And of course, sometimes, there is certain cases, let's say certain members, they could be cold during this period. We may find a way to keep fighting the members under this line, so that we can find a way to fire up the members from the bottom first, so that gradually it helps to fire up the cold members up there. Yeah. Next. So if let's say, we really, we are more shy, we really cannot be the person who get fired up easily. Yeah. Let's learn how to become a heat conductor. Yeah. What do I mean by heat conductor? Yeah. Next slide. Yeah. Heat conductor meaning, sometimes when we want to buy a pan to cook, we need to choose the material, because we want the pan to have very good heat transmission, so that the food able to be cooked very well and very fast. Yeah. So this is the meaning of the heat conductor, meaning if I cannot be fired up very easily, but at least I know I become a heat conductor. I learn how to pass or spread the heat or the excitement to all my members, be it prospect or customers. Yeah. So we learn how to actually pass the excitement to my group of members. Next slide. So Anthony Robbins says, people are not lazy. Yeah. They simply have important goals. That is goals that do not inspire them. Yes. Man, we are all human. We are not born to be lazy. It's just that sometimes, the goals that we set is too big to fire up our fighting spirit. Or sometimes, the goals is too maybe common, or that does not ignite the fire, does not inspire them to really wake up and fight for it every day. So when sometimes, certain people say that he is lazy, do not believe them, because there's no such person who is born to be lazy. It could be just because that his goal is not clear, his direction is not clear. That's why he don't have a fighting spirit, or that's why he do not do anything. So only when he has a very clear goal and direction, then he will not be lazy anymore. He will be very clear. Every single day he will know what to do. Yeah. I believe because these 2 days is a closing. I believe some of you who know your goal by this closing very well, you know how you feel now. You know every minute counts. You know every day what you need to do, what you need to do after you wake up. You know very clear, right? Yeah. So for those who are still learning how to set your goal and target, remember to review with your upline. Or you can watch the replay of last 2 topics when I talk about the goal setting, your dream, determination, and goal, because it's very, very important for you to have a clear goal. Yeah. Next slide. So just now we talk about, what do I mean by fire up? What is the situation of a group that is fire up? So now we will talk a bit more about the method how we can fire our group. Next. So in the outcome system education, we are talking about using this SEARS, this Shears law to help to fire up the group. Yeah. So S meaning sharing, I help you and you help me. E meaning endorsing. A meaning advertising. R meaning repeating. And S refer to supporting. So we'll go through this one by one. Next slide. So the first S, sharing. Yes, in Elken, we are talking about, we are doing sharing, not selling. So your own experience is very important. Your own experience of the products, the company, everything is only when you truly benefit from the product or truly appreciate the company, then only you are able to share it with fire and able to fire up your group. Yeah. And it's only if you have the experience, you are truly benefit from it, then your sharing will be convincing. Yeah. So if you don't have any experience in network marketing, don't worry, you can learn from your uplines, you can learn from leaders, you can learn it here to gain your confidence. And if you have just started to take the products, maybe, if you are healthy, maybe you don't feel much yet, don't worry, gather more product testimonies from other leaders so that you have the confidence to share. Next slide. But if you are not interested to learn more in the MLM and you say, no, I don't want to take the product, I only want to earn money, and maybe you don't want to master the skills or you do not have a positive mental attitude, then of course, if you want to success here, it could be difficult because you don't want to learn and then don't want to take up the skills. Yeah. Next slide. So in this very famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, written by Stephen Covey, he actually says this. Yeah. Before you completely know how to share, you need to experience it first. Only with the experience you can share your feeling of owning it. Yeah. Only you can share it. So experience is a very important. Next slide. So experience the product, experience it and how it's able to help more people, and experience the opportunity. Do you really feel that you agree that it's a solution for you, for especially during this crisis? Do you really feel that it's a platform that can help you to pursue your dream here? So to experience it is very, very important. So you'll be able to share. That's why in how to start the topic 1 in the 7th step, or how to start, why the first step is taking the product first, because having an experience, a real experience of the product itself is very important. Next slide. Of course, we can, in the book also, it mentioned we can use these 5 keywords during our sharing so that it's convincing. So the first S is soft selling. Yeah, of course, we don't want to be someone very hard selling. In the network marketing way, when we are so-called selling, we are actually sharing, and we want to listen the need of the customer. And the T is true. Of course, you like to share true story, don't exaggerate the story. And E is enthusiasm. And the next E is effective. Yeah, of course, we have to share it with enthusiastic and with effective. And the R is respect. Yeah, whether the person accept the product or opportunity or not, we respect the decision, and there is always chances to see the person again. Yeah. And next slide, let's go back to the SEARS. Just now, the first S is sharing. So the E now is endorsing. Yeah. Endorsing is very important. So endorsing meaning that, enhance the acknowledgement, the recognition with a complete trust. We have to learn how to always praise or encourage the members so that he or she can gain the confidence actually to continue sharing and to continue to get fired up. So we as a leader, we need to continue to acknowledge the member or acknowledge the downline, so to make her believe and trust that she can do it. Next slide. So in this graph also, we are able to see, the whole flow. So before anything, of course, we need to have a clear understanding of each other first, because only with understanding the person, it helps to create trust. And only when the trust is built, then and enhanced later, we are able to have an agreement, we are able to make the person agree that, yes, this is a good product, that I agree that I can help more people, and make her agree that, yes, this is a solution, this is a platform that I'm able to provide and share with my friends now in the crisis. So make the person to agree with us and endorse it, and make her having the same opinion with us, so then later on it can lead to cooperation among each other. And when we have the cooperation between each other, then we can slowly to develop and build the network together. If not, if we never do this process and we never influence the person, then maybe he will end up just a normal consumer. So the more you understand about the need of your prospect, be it related to products, or be it be related to the opportunity, then the more we are able to influence her and able to work together later towards the dream. Yeah. So endorsement is very, very important. For example, when your customer just start to take the product, you can help to endorse also. Endorse that, oh, you now have a habit of taking the supplements, really congratulations, you will start to have this mindset of taking care of your body. Yeah. And maybe 1 week, 2 weeks later, when you see the person, you can praise also. Yeah. Well, now, you look younger, you look more energetic and more positive now. Oh, now I can see your leadership, especially when you are leading your team, sharing in the Facebook. Yeah. So this kind of endorsement will help to give the person confidence to start and to carry on. Yeah. So praising and encouragement is very important, especially, some of the members, when they are new, they don't have confidence, they're afraid of sharing it, they are doubt whether they can be successful in the platform. So as a leader, we need to give them endorsement to encourage them. Yeah. But let's say for certain, members who join us, they are actually more capable type of person. Then as a leader, we need to know how to appreciate their talent. We need to endorse their talent. For example, maybe someone, wow, is very, very, very good in social marketing, maybe we can endorse it and wow, praise them and then let them to teach or share with us. Yeah. So endorsement is very important. And next is A. So after sharing, after endorsing, now is advertise. Advertise, yeah. So what do you mean by advertise? Yeah, advertise doesn't mean that to have advertisement on the TV or newspaper. No, but we can help to advertise our downline, the product, the company. So advertising meaning like we promote it and we speak. We help to enhance the impression, and it can also help to increase the influence power. Maybe we can promote this particular product testimony, this real story. Especially now, in the Facebook, it's very, very easy now for us to advertise. We can like, share, and comment, and share with many, many of our group members, customers. Even let's say some good news of this person. Like I recall, I think Sister Izai congrats or Ate Vicky for becoming a builder. This pay cycle, help to advertise your leader. Yeah. Even sometimes just small things, or even they can just close one spirulina or sell one box of coffee. Don't belittle every single good news, but help to advertise, because advertising help to increase the person influence power, and also it helps to increase her confidence. Yeah. Next slide. So the aim of advertisement, the value of your advertisement and the effective of your advertisement is very important. Yeah, we have to know what is our objective. Our objective is to making the prospects become fired up. Even with just sometimes even with just selling one cap, even with just selling one El Cafe, maybe she will feel like, oh, very normal, everybody can do. But if you advertise, every single good news, it actually help to give the person a confidence. You have to give a feeling that, oh, she are able to successful. Maybe today is one box, tomorrow can be two box, the next week can be 10 box. So it help to give the person confidence. And when we advertise one person's story, it also help to fire up other people in your group as well. Yeah. So make the person feel that she can have a value here. Another example is some people, maybe she likes to become MC. Some people maybe they like to do videos, some maybe like to share, some has many testimonies. So make everyone that she has a strength to contribute here, and she can find her value here. But of course, when we do the advertising and or we do the promoting, we need to judge who is the right person that we can fire up, and whether it's a good timing or not. Just quote an example. Maybe some members, she's quiet because she just having some difficulty, or the family member is sick. So maybe it's not appropriate now if we keep fire up her and all to fight together now, but because that is may not be her top priority now. Maybe she need more concern and care and to talk to the person. Yeah. So we need to judge also, not just simply fire up everyone with the same method. We need to have a clear understanding of each of our members as well. Yeah. And of course, we need to be fair and take care of everyone as well. No, not just always advertise just the same person and neglect the rest. If not, sometimes certain members, they may feel like neglected as well. Oh, why my upline only advertise the one person? Oh, why I also do this, but I nobody have to promote me. Then the person may lose the confidence. Yeah. So we need to take care of everyone. Yeah. And next slide. Yeah. So we have sharing, endorsing, advertise, and now is R. Yeah. R is repeat. So repeat, yeah, meaning like repeat advice, yeah. And with, of course, with enthusiastic, and also we need to show the concern. Yeah, repeat advertise, repeat endorsement, not just praise and encourage the person just one time, but then scold the person for the rest of the year. I think especially, yeah, when we are coaching, teaching your kids, yeah, this is a very good example. Yeah, sometimes, as a parent, maybe you tend to find faults, why you haven't do this, why you haven't do that. Yeah, but we forgot about the praising and encouragement actually give power. or or sometimes we forgot, we just praise one time, but we scold him for the 10 and 100 times. Yeah, so because everyone is human, so it's normal that we get fired up, but with our battery sometimes will become weaker also. That's why we need to get charged. So as a leader, is so-called our duty. Yeah, of course, we ourselves need to get charged, and we need to like fire up our downline to make sure he consistently get charged also, and make sure the person also feel that you are really care for her success. Yeah, and repeatedly repeat until the person is really fired up. Yeah. So an expert says that when you listen to a piece of news for at least 6 times, then you will have the confidence, you have the trust. So when you praise one person, yeah, oh, man, Juliet, I think your face really become very, very radiant. You look so young when you just share in the screen. So when we praise someone also, not just one time, we can repeat it at least 6 times. Yeah, of course not 6 times in one occasion. Yeah, but repeat, we will give the person more confidence. Yeah. So there's a story. Yeah, last time my dad tell me, oh, this restaurant of the chicken chop is very nice. Many people tell me that is nice. Then my brother actually said, no, actually it's not because many people tell him the restaurant is nice. It's just because the mother repeatedly tell the father more than 6 times that this restaurant is very nice. That's why when he sharing, he has the mentality ready, oh, this restaurant is very nice. Many people say it's very nice, even though just one person tell him it's nice. So if the same thing we can repeat, to our prospect, our kids, our husband or wife every day, they can get motivated as well. Sometimes husband and wife also need to learn to praise each other, so that they can be willing to continue to supporting you. Yeah, like for example, sometimes maybe the husband help to cook, you have to praise him, yeah, so that he willing to cook every day. Yeah, so it's all depends on how we look at it, every single small good things, and can praise and encourage the person, but not enlarge the not so good thing. Yeah, so repeat the good things is important. Yeah, but if on the other angle, if we repeat, if we repeat the complaint to the husband every day and keep nagging, of course the person will get irritated also, and maybe later we become a quarrel. So repeat, but repeat a positive praising and encouragement. And the last one, which is S. So we have SEARS. The S is support. Yeah. Support all the way until the person can succeed, just not just talk only. So it's our duty also to support the members, to teach and lead them. We support by having activities with them, having the Zoom meeting, have a close follow-up. So all these are the source of motivation for the prospect or the downline to continue to fight. Yeah. So if sometimes the prospect or the customer needs some support from us, or some inquiries, or need our concern, yeah, what is good that we can always offer to help, to support also, not wait until they ask us. Yeah. For example, if we ask the customer, remember to take the product, but we never so-called give support or never praise or never encourage them, maybe after a while he will forget. And same thing as a downline, if we ask them to fight, but we only contact them once only after every 2 weeks, of course, in between when they face struggles, they will not sure what to do because they need our support constantly. So let them feel your support and assistance, and let them feel your love, because this can give them a source of energy to continue. Next slide. So we say that unity is strength, is a big strength in the whole group. So only with full support, then we can see the unity. Yeah. So it's common. Sometimes there will be inquiries or questions or challenges along the way. There's no need to be over worried. So continue to support, and your upline is there to help you and maintain the right mental attitude. Yes, our upline will be there to support us. And as a downline, actually, it's crucial that we are always there to support our upline, sideline. We are there to support the company as well. When the company want to roll out this promotion, want to have this meeting, is our duty actually to support with full force, so that we can be seen as one team, and the unity can then be there to influence more people, to attract more people to join us. Next slide. So now we have learned the SEARS law. Yeah, we can use it and to promote many things. We can use it to promote the company, to gain respect, to promote the platform, talk about the global platform, the 45 countries. We talk about the management, how when we promote it, the company, when we give endorsement, when we advertise, when we do it repeatedly, there must be people will be attracted by us. Next, we can also use this to promote the system education, support and promote, so that we can have more leaders to join us. And not just one time, but we have to repeat more than 6 times. Yeah, next slide. And of course, we can use the SEARS law to lead the people to join us actively in the meeting, to grow the Facebook OPP. Now we have every week, how we can grow the meeting crowds. We don't want every week just the same person, but we also want to support, we want to promote how to actually attract more people to join us. So make ourselves be the one fire up first, and then you can fire out to your leaders and more prospect and members to join us. For example, I know there's another 2-3 more days. There's closing. Yeah, and this is a closing for the director seminar. So for leaders who know how to borrow power, how to really use this opportunity, he will actually tell the potential leaders to fight for this closing full force, because this is the chance that you are able to gain a ticket for yourself to participate in the director seminars. Yeah, so this is very important. Yeah. And next slide. Yeah, we can also use the SEARS law to promote the sales of product, promote the product, promote the very good product testimonies, keep telling, keep sharing, until your customer is so confident about the product, because he has been listening to the product testimony from you every day. So this helps to keep them fired up as well. Yeah. So when we say fire up, not just downline or people who want to do the business, we can fire up the customers so that they keep having the interest to consume the products, and they have the intention to share with the friends as well because of their passion to the products. Yeah, so this can be applicable as well. And next slide, we can also use the SEARS law to popularize materials. Yeah. Of course, the materials, last time we have these CDs and magazine, but now we have the iSmart Library, we have IBS, we have the Elken Global website, and we have a lot of e-brochure or videos, in the iSmart Library. So how we promote this, as apps to support us, be it in the business or for the customer to gain more knowledge of the product. So we can use this law to promote the apps of the material we have. And next slide, we can also use this shares law to promote our upline and the group members. Keep telling stories, When we use these rules to promote the upline, of course, we also use ABC rules. Then it's easier for us to borrow power from our upline later, Last time, when we are first joined, we learned about this. We keep telling every single one the story, how I meet my upline, how my upline influenced me. Until, my friends or my family member, they all know about my uplines already, even my customer, yeah. Because if we do not appreciate our upline, or we never promote, the relationship with your upline, if nobody ever heard of your upline before, then maybe later it will be more difficult when you want to borrow power from your upline. And not just upline, we are able to promote our group members, even some of our sidelines, other leaders, keep promoting them, give them influence, give your downline influence, so that they can also increase their influence power as well. Because at the end, when everyone, is promoted, is positive, actually, it's easier for us as a big environment, as a big group, to borrow power from each other. Yeah. So this last slide, next slide is a summary, how to really use this law to fire up the network. So we revise here. Number one is S, how we are willing to share the happiness we have here. We are able to sharing the experience and give endorsement. So where we have these great feelings will inspire us to continue to advertise it widely and repeatedly. So we repeat this advertisement in order to gain acceptance and gain more participants, and of course to gain, more positive energy, boost confidence, and we ourselves have to be lead, to take action, to demonstrate full support of what we share. So to be equipped of all these criteria to becoming a successful leader in here is not difficult. The difficult part is how do we do it? With persistence, with perseverance. Because if we are not persistent in what we do, maybe end up, then we may just start at a certain level. So to practice this EARS effectively, we need to start from ourselves first, do it every day, just like the 3S. So I hope the sharing today can also give you an idea how to utilize these rules to keep your network being fired up and share the good news with more people. So thank you very much. Yeah.